Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 39. 39, you would like to know thoughts and feelings if he finds out that you know about this. Let us see. All right, so we do have the Tower energy coming forward, which can be a little bit of a shake up. Not necessarily expecting something to happen or kind of catching them off guard. So they could kind of think that it's a little bit more secret than it actually is when it comes to this combination. But the rest of the combination is kind of coming forward here with the idea of peace. So not really having any sort of out of the blue or big reaction here in terms of you finding out. The Page of Cups is a little bit more of a youthful energy. It's a little bit more of a playful energy as well. So they could maybe play down the connection between the two individuals. They could maybe try to just, in general, lighten it with humor rather than trying to make it something serious. So they're kind of just playing it off in their mind rather than it being something that they would like strongly have some sort of resistance to, especially with Temperance as well as the Eight of Wands. It's kind of like a very peaceful energy. It's very much just a flow with good intentions. Kind of like, well, if you know, you know, there's not much that I can do about the situation, and kind of just like bring it a little bit more lighthearted, again, with the idea of the Page of Cups, just kind of playing things off. So I don't really think that there's anything that is very much out of the blue here when it comes to the overall reaction. It may just kind of, with the Tower energy, catch them off guard with you knowing about it, or catch them off guard with kind of like, I don't know, maybe just building up with the other individual in general. There could be something about that, something with the Page of Cups, like, oh, maybe it's just a fun, lighthearted dating or whatever, you know, kind of playing off the connection, playing it down. But I don't really see anything coming forward here in terms of like a resistance or a hesitancy or any sort of difficult energy. This seems to be very much in a place, well, of, well, if it comes out, it comes out. If you know about it, you know about it. That's just kind of how things are. It seems very peaceful. It seems like in a place of flow, and it seems like in a place of acceptance. So I don't really see anything going on here too big in terms of emotions or reactions or thought process. It's just kind of like, well, it is what it is overall. That's kind of what I see this energy coming forward here as. So let's go ahead here into your next question. You'd like to know, how should you navigate this? Let us see. Sorry, the dog was just chewing on his bed there. I didn't want him to tear it up. All right. So when we have the Devil energy coming forward here with the Ace of Wands, we have to kind of watch what we allow to have a fire within us, or we allow to kind of grow, right? We may not have all of the information when it comes to their dynamic, and we may not be able to figure that out from the outside looking in there either. So it's important when it comes to this style of combination to not allow ourselves to get too far ahead of ourselves when it comes to thinking about things. And so when we have this energy coming forward here with this Queen of Pentacles as well as the Empress, this could be a card combination of focus on yourself, focus on the energy that you can control, focus on maybe not necessarily pulling back, but just not putting more effort or time or energy into like trying to make something happen, right? The Queen of Pentacles as well as the Empress are two cards that allow things to come forward towards them, right? It allows a sense of flow, it creates a nurturing environment, it creates opportunities of movement, but it doesn't take action, right? We just create things from within ourselves. So this could say, don't extend yourself, don't overextend yourself when it comes to trying to make something happen here. Just be a nurturing or caring individual and focus that energy in on yourself, and don't allow anything to kind of fester or grow when it comes to the idea of like what could possibly happen, especially with the Devil, because we don't know how people are connected, we don't know what situations are being involved, right? We only kind of have the speculation from the grapevine. So with the King of Pentacles, don't allow it to kind of sway your viewpoint of the individual in any sort of way. Also, just kind of viewing them in a little bit more of like a slow moving manner rather than somebody who's going to take fast action there as well. So this is kind of like, not pull back your energy and pour it into yourself, but just in general, don't pour more energy into it. Just focus on yourself is what I would call this sort of combination here. So we have the card, is it too late? So they could be wondering if it's too late to take some sort of action, to make something happen, or to move something forward. They could also be wondering if it's too late to kind of have some sort of course correction there as well. Wanting some sort of different outcome to happen here between the two of you, wanting to shift or change things around, but maybe not being quite sure as to how they could go ahead and create that action, or how they could go ahead and make that energy move forward there between the two of you. So that's what I would say here with this combination. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 40. 40, you'd like to know, are they going to release whatever's holding them back and actually move forward towards you? Let us see. So I would say yes at this combination, but it's definitely a combination that is difficult and needs to take some time. So when we have this Two of Cups energy coming forward here with the Devil, we have this direct idea of resistance. The Two of Cups is a card that reflects unity within self, so them and their higher selves, them and their internal selves, just as much as it reflects the idea of them connecting with somebody that is not themselves, right? But when we have this energy coming forward with the Devil, it talks about how these things are changed together. Their relationship with themselves, the circumstances that they face, also affect the energy around them. So it's not just something that is a quick one around. The Devil card is deep-rooted structures that can be quite complicated to overcome. And so it looks like, especially with the Hierophant, that these patterns can run quite deep rather than it just being something that's surface level. And they may kind of chip away at things over time here with this High Priestess. The more they figure out, the more they unveil, the more they unveil, the more they figure out. And it's just kind of like this cycle of the onion needs forever to peel, right? Like there's always another layer. So I would say yes, this does look like it'll happen, right? The Six of Swords is them being able to get over these issues and to find a way to communicate, connect, and to move forward. And the patterns that they build up here with the Hierophant in the new way create a better foundation for them to work on and deepen their connection with self in a way that can reflect into them connecting with like anyone outside of themselves. But it's definitely something that's going to take some time. So I would say yes, but this is not happening anytime soon. We do have radio silence, so they can feel the weight of not saying something, not speaking, not connecting. We have you make me a better person. So again, that sort of idea with the Two of Cups with the Devil, as they connect with themselves and, you know, they connect with others in a better way, it kind of has a cycle. So anybody that they connect to outside of themselves can be a reflection of how they treat themselves, the situations that they put themselves in, and it creates a cycle. So interacting with you, the thought of connecting with you makes them a better person because it brings in this point of self-reflection. We also have need to rebuild. So again, that sort of idea of needing to put in the time, effort, and energy into themselves, needing to break down these barriers that they face here when it comes to the patterns that they have in life. We also have I want to talk more, which can be the Six of Swords energy here, wanting to overcome the barrier when it comes to communication and to find a way to create that movement, create that flow, and to create that opportunity to move forward towards something that feels much more successful. And then we have I don't know what to do next. So the immediate plan is not available, right? Which is why we may say that this is something that is not going to happen overnight or be quick to happen, because they're still trying to figure out what to do, how to move forward, or how to create opportunities rather than it being something that they can just immediately create some sort of reaction for. So I would say that yes, you know, overall it looks like it, but this is something that needs to have the time to rebuild, have the time to recognize these patterns, have the time to kind of reflect on self and to move forward in new ways that just cannot be rebuilt overnight. So I would give you a yes based on this combination, but kind of with an extra warning that it's not going to be something that is going to be quick. This is going to be something that definitely needs quite a bit of time here to be able to move forward and create that point of flow and to overcome this Devil energy here. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So just as the pinned comment states, if you'd like a personal reading, you can go ahead onto my website, temperanceandsage.com. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 41. 41, you'd like to know what are P's thoughts and feelings. So let's see. Alrighty. So it seems like they're trying to think of a way that's a little bit out of the box to maybe connect. When we have the idea coming forward here of the star, we're wanting some sort of openness or vulnerability to come forward. We're wanting to have a way to connect. And we're wanting to have this vulnerability come forward in a way that kind of creates hope, creates a direction, and maybe shines a little bit of a light here on some things that haven't been brought forward between the two of you thus far. So connecting in new ways, connecting in ways that with the Hanged Man would benefit both of the two of you in terms of moving forward. Now the Emperor comes forward in a space of like wanting to take action, wanting to create movement, wanting to create flow, wanting to have some sort of stability or structure or come forward here, but also thinking about ways that we can bring forward like this show that we respect you, that we want to care for you or connect with you or want to show up. right? And with the Eight of Pentacles, we're trying to think about a way that we can get some sort of consistency or get a ball moving, or just feel a sense of routine and comfort and predictability to come ahead. But the Seven of Swords kind of comes forward at the same time in a way that pushes back those ideas of saying, maybe I don't know how to communicate, or I don't know how to connect, or I don't know how to express myself. And so it comes forward as a point here of like thinking about ways that maybe they want to kind of create some sort of opportunity of like a deeper connection or more expressive connection, a more comfortable or routine connection, but feeling like right now, because they can't express themselves in the right way, it's not the right time, or because they don't know how to express themselves, they're going to hold back, right? There's that sort of idea of thinking about how they want to be more open, but something of it is not very self-serving, and so they're going to hold back instead of like take action and connect. This could be until I know for sure how to make a plan and how to follow through, I'm going to hold back. So they could be thinking in that sort of way here too. But I would say that this is a combination that is very much drawn to your energy, wanting to create some sort of consistent, comfortable way of moving forward. And they're really kind of being in this pause place of trying to survey the entire situation and saying, how can I bring that ahead? So that's what I would say here is what's going on in terms of their thoughts as well as their feelings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings.